Hey gang, GameFace here, and it's time for more Planet Coaster. Hey LR, how you doing? Okay, so I haven't done anything since the last stream. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did something. I don't know. I don't think I did anything. No, I think the last thing we did was adjust these seats. So I haven't even adjusted the things underneath the seats yet. That's because I'm making some small discoveries in this whole process that are throwing it off, really. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Stressful couple of days at work, but that's work. So I didn't do a stream yesterday. Didn't really feel much like it. So the one thing I'm noticing is this is kind of big for where it's going. And I'm like, okay, well, there's an easy solution for that. I just need to move it. And I think maybe if I do something like that, that should take care of it. And maybe I can delete the rest of the parts off that. But we'll see. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything hasty. So, well, I do have a backup. There's a backup version. Okay, so the question is now, what do I do? Do I build up the walls and see if that does anything? But this is still sticking out too far. So I think my only solution is really to make this building, if that makes any sense at all. I think my only solution to this is to make the building big. Whoa. Hey, Fricker. How you doing? Glad you could make it. I'm destroying my theater. I don't know what to do. Oh well. It happens all the time. So my thought was to move this whole thing further back. All the stage, the walls in front of the stage, or the side at the side of the stage, and take these at work working on your coaster contest. Your contest code, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get involved in the next one. Oh, come on. So maybe there, maybe that'll do it. Maybe that's all I need right there. And then and then I need to take all of this. Not all of that. I need to take some of this. And some of this. Basically, I need to copy all this down to the next level. I shouldn't do this right now. I should actually move the chairs first. That would be smarter. But who said I was smarter? Nobody. I'm just good. Whoa, see? Not paying attention. Now, if there's a way I could undo this and still have everything selected, that would be awesome. But there isn't. So I have to reselect. Okay. Maybe move the chairs first? I feel like knowing where the chairs are gonna... what the chairs are gonna be sitting on would be more helpful. So I'm just gonna see if I can select these in sections. It'll let me do anything. There we go. No. Too many pieces buried. Ah, that's what I forgot on the other one. Okay, so let's not Yay. Okay. I got it. I got it. At least that's what I think. Except for one. I got it all except for one. That's fine. I can do with that one. I think I grabbed an entire row that was already there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like it, though. A row of chairs, a row of chairs, a row of chairs. Well, let's do this different anyway. Let's not fall for our old, do our own, make the same mistakes multiple times. The same thing over and over for the same negative result. Let's put all the rest of these chairs in this thing, all in a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll need more. But I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna have to, you know, carve out the world. There'll be an orchestra pit. The problem I'm having, though, is that I made this way too big. I'm gonna be able to move it back, but I sort of need it to end like at the same level as the stage. And the more I can use of it, the better. Really, I think it's just problems I've created myself. Like now, with this like this, I can get this right down to here. And it's a much more epic ceiling. It's also a better theater, I think, with the stage out there. And then I have to figure out how I'm building balconies down the side. I haven't quite figured that out yet. There's no lack of things to do, that's for sure. Why is this so crooked? Maybe it won't seem so crooked. You know, and it's the same thing with the train station. I know that if I keep plugging away at it, eventually I'll get what I want out of it. I guess it's the same way with anything. The only thing is it takes me a long time sometimes to build that thing that I want. Some of it's trial and error, like this. This shouldn't be trial and error, especially considering I've done it dozens of times. I don't know what the error is this time, but everything's crooked. That's an error. Oh, thanks, Fricker. I am... Oh, yeah. It'll get there. It'll get there. It always does. I don't know if the park will be too much, though. Like, Pinback from, who's on Twitch, he was saying that he had to get a new computer just to run my last park, so... yeah. I'm gonna have to, try to be more creative with less. If that makes any sense. Maybe that's the thing for the next park. Oh, why did I do that in 2 stages? Why didn't I do this first and then do the move of the thing? It's not so bad. Yeah, what was I saying? On next. That's gonna just bug me. Actually, you know what? This whole thing's gonna bug me. This, I think, is at the wrong height. Also too far forward. These people have too much foot room. Alright. Oh, there's something wrong. Something weird about it. Oh, I know what's weird. It's it's angled in groups of 3. I gotta remember that. It's angled in groups of 3. Okay. Those are gonna go like that. It is going to make it look even more epic. With rows and rows of seats like that. Because before, you know, it ended like right here. So it was like a little tiny theater. Seats are made out of tombstones. I like that. Okay, fix some of this. Okay, so we want something. I'm not going to be very specific. I'm going to put in a fenced-in area here. We're going to sink it down, and I don't know how we're going to figure out that. But I need to figure out the rest of it first. I can't just skip it. Wish I could. Get the red one? Get the red one? Got the... Hey, Chrisman? We are building... Hey, Marco. A theater. Stage theater. I don't know. Playhouse? I don't know what you'd call it. I guess you'd call it a theater. Okay, before I screw the next thing up, I am going to bring this down here. Put that through. And then I'm going to realign these. Thought I was, but I copied. I think that needs to move up, but I don't think it does now. Now that I look closer. Whoops. Gotta watch what you click. Next thing you know, you'll be editing chairs. Building of chairs, but chairs nonetheless. See, the other bad thing about all this. So many parts. We're at a very, very high number of parts already. And I haven't even started building the inside. So we're going to have to figure that, how that's going to work. If that's going to work. Part way up the green. That's quite a ways up the green. There we go. Oh, I know what I'm going to make today. I know what I'm going to make. I can. I don't know. I'll try. I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I need these. And, never built it. But as soon as we're finished this, we'll build some. Of course, I'll forget what they are by then. And the fact that I haven't told anybody, that'll make it worse, because I can't ask. What was that I was going to build? So, we probably won't build them. But we talked about it. Okay. 2 more rows, 3 more rows to go here. The others are just going to have to be duplicates of these. Because, I don't think... I have enough. I actually think what I'll do is I'll lay out a row of the red ones in an arc across the front to give it a perfect circle, because this is not a perfect circle. It would be nicer if it was a perfect circle. So yay, circle making time. No yays from the crowd. Okay. Now, I know that all these are going to be different, but you know what? That's not what your eye's going to notice. Your eyes are going to notice how crooked the chairs are down here. That's what your eye's going to notice. I might want to do something. We'll see. Okay. That is better. Really is. And from up here, you can easily see the stage from everywhere. Every seat is worth every penny. Even the seats down here now. Oh, the stage has to go lower, but mostly they're good. Somewhat good seats. A little bit. Okay, they're not the greatest seats, but they'll be cheaper. They won't be. Nobody's going to use this theater. You want to see the finished station? I can do that. Okay, so the train station. I like to approach it from like outside. In the right lighting. It's gotta be at 7 a.m. That's when the station looks its best. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, so station building menu. Here we go. So the station, which is the first really complex building I put together, is here. This is the outside. Where it really gets complex is in here. Every time I look at this, I'm like, oh yeah. I really hope that the ceiling and the, well, all of it turns out as well in the theater. But yeah, I like the way this turned out. There's a couple adjustments I need to make. You know, little discoveries you find after you've built it. Like that the door is too small for a train. Eh. I don't think the train will do anything. I think it'll just go right through it. Won't do anything. But I should probably do something about that. What I do wish is that I could not have curbed floors, but then I would have to raise the floor up. I could have done it, but it would have been really kind of a pain. But I really wish there was an option to have non-curbed paths above the ground. But I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I don't know what else I could have done to make it better. I guess putting tracks going in and out of it, like instead of just like a train sitting here. Yeah, I should actually work on that. But the one thing that, you know, the negative thing about this whole thing is this. And it's not that negative. It's a bit negative. It's not ruining it for me. But yeah. Probably don't need these trees. But that's the bottom line though, is it's like over 16,500 parts. Even when you take all the extras out of it. Still over 16,500 parts. I should not have put that tree in the building. But I did. So I really wish I could have done it with a lot less parts. But there was no way to have this, and I think, you know, this is like the rug in the Big Lebowski. It just, something about it pulls the room together. It's what makes this building, I think. And I think I really want to be able to sort of duplicate that feeling here, but I've gone about it wrong. Like, I know already I'm going to have to take all this out. It doesn't really look theater-y. It needs to be more like this in there, on a smaller scale. So I think what I'm going to end up doing with all this is making, you know, chandeliers and stuff like that, and having them in the lobby, foyer. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what it is. So, yeah. But that's the plan for this. And the biggest thing I say about Planet Coasters, yeah, it's sometimes you pick hard things to build. Don't give up. As soon as you give up, you failed. Never give up. You never fail, right? or you're gonna be building the same thing forever. Which is the way I'm gonna feel about this park in 2 months. I've been building this forever. We'll see. Okay, so I need to figure out the arc of this circle. How would I do that? With the tools given me in Planet Coaster. I could start counting squares. I have an idea. I can guess. That's not a building anymore. How is a guess gonna work? Guess isn't gonna help me, is it? I got it. I figured it all out. All by myself. Okay, so... Okay, so I'm just sort of expanding the idea of that circle in my head right now. That's probably too big. Okay, so if this was the middle of a circle, would it follow that arc? Or close enough to it, though, that I could use it? Okay. Now. Okay. Now this is getting really weird, now that we're making absolutely huge circles. But hey, what would the world be if there were no circles? It'd be kind of weird, actually. It is a circle. Sort of. If you paint it in 2 dimensions, it's kind of circular. So yeah, it'd be kind of impossible. Lots of things are circles naturally. So yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, I'll just copy this and we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. What do you know? I don't know. Why won't it let me see 2 things? Well, I guess they're so far away from each other. Nobody when they're writing Planet Coaster thought, hey, somebody might do this. No, it was never, that thought never came to mind. Because this is a bit crazy. Is that right? Did I actually luck out and get it right the first time? I'm pretty sure I just lucked out and got it right the first time. Oh, no. No, I didn't. I did not. Whoa. Oh, I just made it exactly the opposite. Okay, so the circle needs to be bigger. Bigger circle. Flat. What, the Earth? The Earth? Flat? As far as I can tell from here. I wonder if there's any curvature to this. Okay. Maybe about here. Oh, they're still 2 separate things. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot. It'd be more than flat. There'd be problems. I think there'd be problems if there were no circles. We'd have other physical issues. I think most cellular structures are somewhat round. They couldn't really be square. I don't know if that could have even happened in evolution. I would have to say no, it couldn't have happened in evolution. I don't even have to say I don't even know. Like, no, that couldn't have happened. Let's just say we wouldn't be here to talk about it. Like one of those physics things they say, if gravity wasn't exactly what it was, none of the universe would be here. Yeah, but we wouldn't be here to talk about it, so how is that even really a thing? I don't know. Maybe my brain is too small to comprehend these things. Well, not my brain is too small, but my brain is the same size as everybody else's. But it's lack of contents. What's the word? What's the word? Hinders my ability to comprehend. That might be the word. Even if this isn't right? This is what we're using. No, I can't do that to myself. Or to you guys. But that does look good. I just need to get it. Right. That's it. Okay. Watch, there's probably a way better way to do this. But whatever. I'm using this. Okay, so I'm not going to undo because undo will delete the joining of the circle pieces. I know it sounds crazy. It's true. Crazy but true. This is going to be a little more difficult than I... Okay, whatever. I think I might have raised it up a little too high. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, I guess there's not enough of a circle to really tell. Well, that's good. Again, what is this sudden shift I have to one side? I don't like this. I don't like this. This is... Back to the drawing board. Don't understand. Okay, so this is a problem that I've had building circles before. What I'm going to do to solve this... Whoops. It's not that. Move this down so I can see it for one thing. And then we're just going to use the standard old, you know, there you go. Here's a new building. And if I copy the building and it still does it, we really have a problem. I don't think we do. The problems are different. Come on, just stop on the thing I want. Don't stop anywhere else. Okay, I'm turning my mouse down. Ooh, that was not turning your mouse down, was it? Hello? Why is it going like a... Really? I know you can stop there. Oh, there we go. There we go. No, no. One before that. One more. There we go. Wow. Not quite as easy with a building. Hey, Jay. Oh, come on. Maybe I'm better to go. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have my mouse turned down, so it's like 25 pixels an inch. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's way, way, way far away from right. It's like, I want to go that way, and it's going, no! No, you're not seeing me fail. You might see me fail at individual pieces, but in the long run, there's going to be a theater out of the end of this. Anyway, so I don't know if that's a fail. You might see me struggle. Oh, come on. You might hear me curse Planet Coaster. All these things might happen. I'm gonna have to straighten all these out after they're crooked. But I will end up with a theater. Why am I making that? Hey, Cosmic! I'm making this because, somebody said, make a theater. Who said make a theater? Was that Jacob that said make a theater? I haven't seen Jacob for a while. Well, one of the Jacobs. That's just not gonna fit, is it? Like, no, I'm not stopping there at all. Whoa! Let's try this again. You. Whatever. Why is it doing? Everyone else fits. Why do you have to be different? I should drink my coffee. Cold. Too late. So the reason I'm making this, Cosmic, and welcome back, by the way. It's part of this theater that I'm making. It's gonna go in our spooky town. But it's more because I've decided that I've got to start... I'm upping my game, basically. I want to go to a whole brand new level of detail. I want to go to a whole new level of detail that I've never reached before in my builds. So this is the first one that went that way. This is the train station, because I don't believe you've seen this. Yeah, it might have been just easy to do it manually at this point. But, yeah, so... Oh, look, you know what? I could probably back off so much that this... Oh, no, the circle stops getting bigger at a certain point. I was going to say that the circle would be as big as the whole thing. What I should do is just, you know... fix this side, duplicate it, copy it. Oh, that wasn't too bad from back there. That worked. Who would have known? Not I, that's for sure. Hey, Nigel. Thank you. Why is that going over there? Like, yeah. There we go. Okay, I get it. That middle mouse, you know what it is? I was too low, and I think it was interfering with the line on the other side. Because I think what was happening, that's why it was shooting all over the place. Now, it just seems almost easy. I also turned the mouse to the middle sensitivity. That helped, too. I think for me, I set that to like, I don't know, 1200 DPI or something like that. Okay, now. I think that's good. So all I'm going to do now is, oh, that's a tree way over in that thing that I accidentally selected. I'm just going to go in here and delete all these. And then we'll just add those things to the building. Oh, how many of these things are there? Holy crap. Really? There's more? Like how many of these did I put down? Okay, whatever. It seemed like a lot. Seemed like a lot. Okay, okay, now what we need to do is fix this. Or it is broken. Is it broken? Yeah, I guess it's kind of broken. Well, after all that, it's broken. We'll start at this end. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody remembers the palace build in Adventureland. That was like this, where it just it started off little, Whoops. And got bigger and bigger and bigger. And more and more out of hand. As I went further and further and further into it. And that palace build took a long time. And it was one of those things where I was like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I gotta stop. I gotta go do something else. What I think I'm gonna have a problem doing, though, is because, as I mentioned, there is going to be a dark ride in here. How am I not going to do, like, the detail I usually do when I do things? Like, even the old Haunted Mansion ride used 4,000 parts. Oh, it was 3,993 or something like that. I was able to cut some parts out. So how am I supposed to come along and build something now at this point, so much further in, and the way my building patterns have changed, I guess would be the way to say it. How do I go in and build something that's just as good as what I'm used to building, and yet doesn't have billions of parts? And by billions of parts, I don't mean billions of parts. I mean lots of parts. You know what I mean. None of them have billions of parts. Okay, so there we go. Now this is going to become useful. Not like that, it's not, but I was going to say, I can think what I can do here. Is, let me see. That's about right. Create the floor in the orchestra pit. With that. I think my biggest problem, though, is everything is crooked. Slightly. Like, this is a little further away here than it is here. It's not terrible. Only a little bit. I think I notice it more when I'm building than anything else. Okay, so let's clear this. Maybe down a little further. Or no, maybe what I do is I just go like this and we'll chisel it. We'll chisel it out. Okay, so these I can't paint. Already checked that, right? Paintable? Not paintable. The front of the stage is going to be made up of these as well. Yeah, it's just a little bit crooked. How am I going to make up for that now? Because really, I have to make up for that now. Maybe the whole thing is crooked. Maybe get rid of these. And I take these And we use some other measure to straighten them out. And this is the line we draw. And from here forward, everything is going to be straight. For the chairs back, whatever happened, happened. Why did I do that? Hey, Black Thug. How you doing? How am I going to tell if this is straight? We're going to use... something else. I think this should be smaller and the stage should be longer. I don't know. The only thing I was really going off with that was the size of the stage based on like the theaters I looked at. But that might not be the best. Representation, because it's a matter of scales. Like there's no comparison between what I'm building and what the real ones. And I do know now that we're gonna now have to charge just as much for this seat as we do for this seat. I don't know. We're not charging anybody for seats. I'm really starting to think I should have built the roof out of these squares. Like, I mean the ceiling. It would have used a lot less pieces. And been a lot more manageable. It wouldn't have driven this building over the edge when it comes to part count. Okay, so this... almost... I think it's good enough. I don't think I need to go past that point. When it comes to this... Oh no! Really? You're not gonna do that, are you? Are you, game? You gonna go mess with everything I've done? Just because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Just because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. And you don't understand that it was an accident? Now that I've done this roof, so I wonder what it would look like in the train station. See, that would be a train station of a different era. That would be like 40 years along, I think. What I built was like 1880s. I think this is more 1920s. Where we're at right now. I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, it was that New York train station. That's the search in Google. The train station. It came from so many different sources. Where this came from one set of images I looked at and was inspired by. This I just made up. And this was from another completely different train station. I actually don't even think it was a train station. I think it was a yeah. Thing is, though, that would have been better for the original train station. Like, cause remember there was a train station before this. And I was like, oh, it's way too big. This is just way too much for what we're doing here. We don't want this. But let's look at that train station now. And let's decide if that's really actually a problem. So this is the train station I was building first. As you can see, it's a much more epic build. And I'm definitely going to use it in my next thing I built. My next train station. My next park build. But you know, it's... You think I should finish the Budapest Western Station? Because that's what this is. This was the inspiration for that. Whereas, where this was inspired by multiple things. Again, this is inspired by multiple things too. I took the Chicago Apollo Theater front. It's just the frame. I don't know what this is. I just made this up. But this is like a combination of multiple theaters, all made into one. Well, maybe we will. I do like how the whole thing looks like it's glass when it doesn't actually even have a single piece of anything in it. But I really wish this game had glass in it. Maybe they'll surprise us. They'll surprise us in the update and provide us with glass. This isn't straight, is it? That's not what happened. That's exactly what I did. You know what I mean. Wasn't part of the plan. It does look like it's straight now, though. I'm gonna move it further back. No, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. It was better when it was crooked. Stained glass. Glass that you can change colors on. Could I use that? Okay, I'm not going to change this. I might figure out a way to move all this. Is it possible that I've just like slightly shifted it off on one side? And that's all that's gone on here? Is this just isn't quite as angled as this? Because remember, we fixed all these manually, eh? Or I did. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go do other stuff. Oh, what did I say? What did I say I had in mind? There was a thing I was going to build. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if this is gonna work. We need... What do we need? Rope. Okay, if we're gonna have rope... We're also gonna have to go and put something down to hold this all together as a building, because otherwise it's just gonna fall apart. Nobody will have any rope. You go hide under there. No, I heard there was a reason they're not putting glass in, and they're doing it on purpose. It's not to punish us. It was a performance thing. But yet again, they put vehicles in that had glass in them. And they have that one piece of glass in the game. That one lonely, solitary piece of glass. There's always that. If this is a meter, that means that's 3 feet, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I just don't believe that. That 1 meter wooden post. So 2 of these. One on top of the other. That's people height. Let's go get people and see if people are this big. People. I need people. Hey, people. Okay, so that's about right. So these actually have to go like that. It's good we bought something in to measure. Yeah, I've already got the 1 meter grid on the theater. Because I had to, what did I have to do? I don't know. Something here needed a 1 meter grid. There it is. I can't remember why. It's all a blur. Okay, so I need to get something for stuff. Probably at the bottom here. That's probably not it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. That's perfect. Ooh. See, I was thinking of these for the train station. Oh. Now, what could I cap that with to make it look cool? Maybe there's a piece of candy. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Some shiny thing. It will fit on there and make it. That shiny thing is like, that's a Christmas decoration. It's, you know, human body sized. Larger than the baby. Whoa. Whoa. All I wanted was a little shiny thing. Maybe there's some candy. No. I don't think the chain thing. You know, You know, James Woods. It's James Woods. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Yep. I guess everybody knows what I'm trying to build now, too, eh? Those, like, rope things that... I think the rope's too thick. That's probably a more reasonable rope, right? Maybe even... Maybe even? Well, everything's too big. There's no little tiny pieces like that. Oh, wait a minute. I could be wrong. I am wrong. I'm probably wrong. Huh? Huh? It's not gonna be great. Oh, there. I'm just like, what? Where are the circles? Turn it. I wanted to turn it. Not gonna be great. It's not even gonna be reasonable. I'm not gonna do it. I need something else. Heart shapes are way too big. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to use a 1 meter thing for. And that's too big. Okay. Okay. So, basically, they just made a hole. They drilled a hole, and they stuck these through the hole. That's what really happened here in this scenario. There is no prettification of it. It's just like wood and rope. But wood with a hole in it and rope stuck through it. Oh, yeah. I guess I should delete the shooting guy. That's what we need. That's what we need. More than anything else in Planet Coaster, except for fixing the grid, is we need people, we need animatronics that aren't killing other people. Okay, this is gonna look really, really, really silly right now, because I don't have a floor. But let's see how our silliness turned out. Without a floor, of course. I'm pretty well sure that when I finish this, what I'm going to go through, I'm going to try to darken a lot of the colors. I'm going to put cobwebs and spiders and just all sorts of spooky. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't think much of that new ride either. Nothing special is my thought. Yeah, so again, I could, you know, we could open these doors up, build some structures so that you can see some stairs behind them. Let's put it in a door frame with some open doors. And the problem, of course, with open doors here, It's a carnival ride? Is it? Okay, you know what I mean? Maybe get rid of the doors. I don't know. But that's not the important things with the update. The important things are trees. Getting new trees. New autumn trees. And picnic day. Those are the important. These are the things we have to look forward to. And I'm sorry to say, once that comes out, I'm probably going to have to go and rip down a lot of my forests. It's so much spookier in autumn. Okay, so, I'm not going to tear any of this down. I am going to take one of these. Well, I'm going to tear it all down. But I'm going to take one of these and put it there. And I'm going to take one of these. No, I'm going to leave that there. I'm taking all these out. I am going to start here with a floor. I think a floor is a good place to start. I think I need a floor. Floor. Hey, it just seems wrong. Put down this floor. Hey, Virales TV. How are you doing? Welcome to the street. Okay, I think marble is going to be more our flavor. I think we're going to have a marble floor and a marble roof. It's going to be marbly. Just marvelous. Completely and totally marvelous. Put lights on the rope pole. Oh, you on these? There we go. There's my compulsory stream sneeze that I seem to do every time I stream. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it would be nice to have red rope. Red rope. Red rope. See, now, the question being, is that the right floor? Is that what I need for people to walk on? See, I don't know. I'm trying to build like a 1920s theater style theater. I don't know if they would have light up ropes. I don't even know if they do that in today's theater. They might. I don't know. Okay, so now the question that begs to be asked, or no, not begs to be asked, begs to be answered, is this going to work for a roof too? It just might. It just might. And if it does, we get to quit early. I'm just kidding. We don't get to quit early. See, the problem is, I don't know who came up with these wall coverings, but they've got to be the most awful, ugly looking wall coverings that don't match anything in the entire game I've ever seen. The only thing these are good for is a library. They don't look good with anything else. I need to do other stuff. I need to figure out a way around that. Can I color them? The wallpaper? No. No, that would be awesome. If the wallpaper had like, oh, that would be sweet. I never even thought of that, you know. Just the fact that you couldn't do it. I didn't even think of what the possibilities would be if you could do it. But yeah, that would be just awesome if you could change the colors. But you know, these are the options I have. What do we have for wallpaper? So we've got the good old train station blue, which would be much more suitable for this. We've got the children's ghost room. Ooh. And then we've got this. I'm actually thinking of changing over to this for the theater. In here. And then having the darker red in here with the green. Because this would just be too bright. But again, it's like, okay, you know what would be awesome? If I had this in the darker red, and I could change the colors. That would be sweet. But no. Nope, can't do it. So stop asking. No, I'm just kidding. Ah. There used to be a wall there. I deleted the wall because it was behind the wallpaper. And you don't need a wall to hold up wallpaper in this game. Which is kind of cool in itself. Okay, there we go. We've just decided what the center of everything is. Somehow. We weren't wrong. Actually, this should help decide too. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. Well, that was kind of weird. Oops. That's actually really good. I had no idea I'd be able to fit them around the doors that well. But I guess they would be made to fit. So, what am I talking about? I would be outraged if they didn't, I guess. Not really. I'm never outraged at anything. Well. Maybe I am, and I just keep it to myself. I keep my outrage built up. I allow my outrage to build up inside. See this? What happened yesterday? I got home, or I just didn't feel like it. That's all that happened yesterday. I'll just wait till you see what's gonna happen tomorrow. And over the weekend. It's gonna be awful. Because tomorrow... Plug your ears. I'm gonna play Horizon Zero Dawn. The Frozen Wilds. That's what I'm gonna play. Everybody's coming, right? And then I'm going to, and then over the weekend, it's, rollout. So I'll be working. So there won't be a lot streaming going on. Maybe the evening streams will happen, but there won't be early streams on the weekend. Who needs productive weekends? Productive is just a state of mind. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, actually. So I actually wasn't feeling well yesterday morning, and I didn't go to work. I just dialed in and worked remotely all day. And I thought, oh, this will be great. I'll be able to get so much done. It'll be awesome. And then, you know, then Skype or Link or whatever. It used to be called Link. We used to use Link to communicate for inter-office communications. Now we use Skype. And that's when Skype started going off. And I discovered that I wasn't going to get anything more done hiding away from everybody than I was actually being there. That's fine. I didn't like the purple anyway. I've been rethinking the doors altogether, actually. Yeah, just Twitch, yeah. I don't mind Skype. I don't mind Link. I don't mind the idea. I just like, you know, yesterday I wanted to not sit back. I wanted to remain undistracted, to basically fix my bugs that I needed to get fixed, so that when today's rollout to UAT, user acceptance testing, occurred, everything would just go smooth and everything would be good and everybody could be happy. Hey Sky, how you doing? You know, but what really happened was completely different. Like, it was, the whole world was against me. Well, not the whole world, but my little small portion of the whole world was against me. Definitely needs some trim there. Needs to be something. Is there a coaster yet? No. No. There's not. There's this, though. There's a train station. It doesn't go anywhere yet, though. So I guess you really can't call it a train station. It's more of a train holder. We've got this train holder here. It holds this train. These people should actually have starved to death by now. They've been sitting here for weeks. Actually, they've been sitting here for years. And they've never moved. So there's the train station. It's working. It's a working train station. We actually built something that works. This here, this is Shady Pines Retirement Home. No, it's overgrown, eh? It's Serenity Towers, where the gargoyles float above the signs. I need to put things for the gargoyles to sit on. Serenity Towers is an institution of some type that's been long since abandoned and looks so much better, just like everything else in the park, at 7 a.m. So yeah, there's something going on. I still haven't finished the back. As soon as I finish the back, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the workshop. This belongs in the workshop. And you know what's really good about it? It'll fit. Sorry, I get kind of worked up sometimes. So if I were to take this and say, hey, this and this make up, it's only 2,900 parts. So I've got to put that on the workshop at some point because it's creepy and it does look really gothic. Does look abandoned. It fulfills all the needs. It looks hospital-like even. In a way. But yeah. I gotta get that on the workshop. The other thing I need to get on the workshop are these lamps. These lamps should be on the workshop. I also have another style of lamp that I want to put on the workshop. I'm not going to put these on the workshop because I've already seen multiple chandelier versions on the workshop, and I'm not going to add to the craziness. Now, the big question that occurs to me now is yellow lights or white lights? That is the question. Now, the other question that occurs to me, big huge things or little things? So let's see what our options are here. Whoops. That's kind of crooked. A little bit off. So if I do that, that's one option. I think we're going to end up going with this option. Just seems very suitable for what this is. Option number 2. I like these as well, but there's no central core. And that's option number 3. So, what do we want here? Well, I can already tell. I really wish the screen wasn't dirty. Why is the camera I'm looking around with in Planet Coaster so dirty? Can I, like, reach around there and wipe it off? I know it adds depth to the whole thing, but it doesn't need to be this dirty. Like... Okay, so... I like this, but I like it more with... I think I like it more with the white light than the other one. Huh. Well, something's really freaking crooked. Or am I lining up like a 5-sided thing and trying to... No? No? Okay. Sorry. Time to start questioning my sanity. Ooh, that would be too good. Or too lucky. Okay, so if I took that, I love how it reflects on the ceiling. This is gonna stop that. Maybe I'm making the wrong choice here. Maybe I want the one that reflects on the ceiling. Okay, well, I'm starting to think maybe I don't want either of those. These are starting to look big. Upside down water fountains can only help so much. I think that's wrong. Okay, they're going. They're too big. I like these. Let's see here. What can go in here? No. What am I doing? That's not where I should be scrolling. I need something. Come on. Crap. Huh? There we go. I don't know how it's possibly the pink and blue. It says that it's pink and blue. And let's make that orange and green. Oh, it is orange and green. Look at that. Orange and yellow. White. And white. Doesn't look very white and white. Okay, now we need something like, okay, that's a smaller one. We need something else. We need something monster thingy. That's like, I need one to cover the entire top of this. That's it? That's not it. We're not getting very much cooperation, are we? Candy. On the chandeliers, I just used art pieces. But I would have thought there would have been something that would have fit this perfectly. Being as it's just like a round thing, maybe I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna just default to my standard thing. The problem with what I'm going to add is you just can't add a color. You just can't color it. Whoops. You know what I mean? That might not be the best one, though. That's too big. Just round. Too stone looking, though. Stucco version. Too big. God, what am I, Goldilocks? Too hot. Too cold. You whine too much. Especially considering you're in a bear's house stealing their food. You know, she deserved whatever the bears gave to her. Whatever the bears did to her. Sorry. I'm all like in uproar over Goldilocks stealing food from poor bears. Hey, Demuncha. How you doing? I did. I did. I did see chandeliers on the workshop, though. But really, I just made a circle with these pieces in it. That's really all I did. That's too small. I don't think the what I want exists. They're just those lights. They used to be like red, green, blue. I just put them in a circle. The same as I usually make circles. There we go. That's what I need. No, not my face. Not my face. Ah! And you can make a bunch of different chandeliers the same way. Like it's not just a one fashion chandelier. A many fashion chandelier. Did that give me the edge I need? No, it didn't give me the edge I need. It sort of made everything ugly. And not work. Did it? Did it? Okay, fine. If it wants to do that, I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna stick it with scenery parts. I mean, art shapes. You want to mess with me? You're getting an art shape. Same way I make all those round things. Like the same way I did all the arches. Just by like having two of them on the side of a post and copying them over and over and over and over again. In this case though, I copied them to 45 degrees, 4 of them, you know, so there was 4, and then I made 8. And then I made 16, and then 32. I think there's 32 of them. 7 of them. There's 4 of them. It's all lies. There's 145 of them. 144 of them. How is there 144 of them? Yeah, I got all the 15s filled in, and then I copied it, and the whole thing, and turned it. And then copied the whole thing and turned it. Why is there 144 of them? Oh, because there's 2 in each one. I'm not counting them. Okay, there's 140. Okay, there's lots of them. Because the lights I found were only on one side of the thing, so I had to rotate it so the lights were on both sides. It's a lot of talk about a chandelier. But yes. If you look in the workshop, there's chandeliers that are almost identical to it. I didn't steal them. I have my prototypes over there. I'm not thinking this is what I'm looking for. Or I'm thinking this is not what I'm looking for. I'm not thinking this is what I'm looking for. Or I'm thinking this is... Yeah, I don't know. Stole the patent. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. We haven't tried yet. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that color, though. Or that color, for that matter. Whoa, why does white look purple? Must be the sun. But it looks purple in here. Why? 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 Why does it look purple? You know the shapes you're looking for. There we go. It does not look purple. But I guess my problem is that it did look purple. And I don't want it to look purple. We've banned purple from the island. Whoops. It's funny, I'm not even clicking that at all. It's like, no, you get this. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Great. Yes, I know. I know. It was a start, yes. I could tell you the scene. We've got R2-D2, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in a speeder, and there's two stormtroopers standing beside him, and Obi-Wan goes, "These are not droids you're looking for." I know the reference. I know the reference. I know the scene. At least I hope that's what you were talking about. It wasn't some... I'm pretty sure it is, though. They're just outside, Oh, I don't even remember the name of the town. Why don't I remember the name of the town? Just before they go into the bar. And meet Solo. Or actually, it might be in between. It might be in between when they go to the bar and meet Solo. And when they're going to the Millennium Falcon. No, it's before. Tatooine. That's the name of the planet. Yes. Of course. Oh, I think we're all looking forward the 22nd. See? It's the things like this that make everything just start to come together. You know, in the other building, it was the ceilings that made the room. And now, it's the chandeliers that make the room. Oh yes, the Cantina Bar. Or the Cantina Band. Sorry. So was that in there? Yeah, there's some things... Been holding off. Because you don't want things to screw up. I don't know. I don't think things will screw up. And I'm a software developer. Last thing I should be trusting is a software rollout. And I will admit, the last update. It wasn't the spooky pack, it was the spring update. They messed something up. I remember now it kept on crashing, and then there was an update the next day, and it stopped crashing. Okay, I do think that I'm gonna have to build stairs. I'm gonna have to make holes in the walls and build stairs. I'm not a game dev. That's one thing I know. I don't develop games. And I'm somewhat glad of it. Happy of it. I used to mess around with that stuff a lot. Okay, okay, so I need like... Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And I hate to do it because it's the same as what I did before. But it's sure gonna stand out more because I'm gonna leave it this color. And if you're gonna copy anybody, copy yourself, right? Actually, it's probably not gonna be this color. Actually, maybe I should see if I can match that up. Yeah, I forgot about that. They're the same color, the same thing. They're meant to go together, but they're different colors. They're different color sets. Or they have different color IDs. They would have probably given it color IDs. Because you notice some things you choose and you can move them together. Or color them together. And some things you choose that you can't color together. It must be because they have some background ID representing these are common colors. As well as the actual color data itself. Sorry, it's a developer brain thinking. This is what my brain does. It tries to figure out how other people develop software. Oh. See, I'm really not liking this color. Because believe it or not, that's white. Those are white. But I don't know what... See, they're white, but they're black. I don't understand. They're like gray. Sorry, I'm just like, what do I do? We need some type of paneling. Preferably wood paneling. Hmm. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, oh, these don't look like they're supposed to go up like that, but they obviously are. It's starting to come together, I think. We can probably cover that with wood as well. What I'm gonna have to do though is figure out what I need to do here. This is still, no, it's not. It's a playhouse or whatever you call it, a play theater. So yes, it's still my movie theater. I'm starting to even have second thoughts about all these altogether. So if I pulled these out from the wall a bit, brought them up to the top, put some trim around the top, that would be better, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know. I just don't like the color that they end up being in the dark, if you know what I'm saying. Because they're not that color. That's my biggest problem. Those white boards aren't white. You know what? I'm taking them out. I won't feel so bad about this room that way. If that makes any sense. Not that I feel bad about this room, but I feel bad that it's almost identical to the previous room. What? What have I done wrong? Why can't I select this? Really? 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 Okay, how far does this go? Just all this. What about all these? I don't know, they're all part of it too. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Somehow I must have I don't know. I constantly do it anyway, so why should I even? Why should I even? The lights. Well, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Well, they're not part of the lights though. They were just free floating entities. We'll go with entities because I have no better description for it. Free floating scenery. It wasn't really even floating. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's do this right. Goodbye door. We'll keep the sign. We're gonna take all of this and we're gonna move it back like 3 inches, which should mean that we can't see it when we bring it out that side. Now, I'm going to take this. We're going to do that. Take this. I'm going to do that. This looks so stupid. Oops. I'm awesome at this, aren't I? It's like one of those anything that can go wrong will go wrong things I got going wrong. It's like real life. Ha! Damn things. Colors. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what it is. But at some point, I'm gonna have to stop moving these things around and, you know, say, this is where they go. Guess I should have probably deleted those first. Popcorn? When was the last time you went to a play and they made popcorn? I've been to a few plays in my life and never ever could I walked in there. Where's the popcorn? No, it's not a. And actually, that would be interesting to know. What? Why do we eat popcorn at movie theaters? Where did that come about? How long have we been doing that? Has that been something that's been going on for a long time? Or is it relatively new? Very thin walls here. They had popcorn and ice cream and an orchestra. Ice cream? Sorry. Ice cream? You can't even get ice. Sorry. I guess you probably come from a different place than me. Because we can't get ice cream at a movie theater. Well, that I know of. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can. And I just haven't tried. That could be my problem. That just looks funny. It's like I just... Oh, gee. I gotta take all that down. Okay, well, hey, it's not so bad. It's all starting to sort of fall into place. Whoops. These need to move now. You need to move. No. No. Oh, gee. I need like a... I don't know what I need. The problem I have is I can't do what I want here because this thing will stick out. And it's not really in the wall that far. It's only like 6 inches. What can I do here? What can I do? There's got to be a way to cheat this and win. There's got to be a way that I can come out of this ahead of everybody else. And I guess what the only way that is to double up the walls for a bit. If we double up the walls like that, we can hide our mistakes. We can just shove stuff in the walls. That's such a bad thing? No, it's not. It's the way things work in the world. Make mistakes, shove them behind the walls. This world, not the real world. This world. Now, my mistake is not visible. My mistake. Me bypassing the limitations of the game is not visible in the game anymore. That's kind of ugly. We'll find a way to cover you. later. I do what I need to do. That's what I do. I think my stairs are a little too big. Just me. Where do the stairs lead? Upstairs. To the balconies, of course. So you think I should just go down to 2 sets of lights instead of the 4? One in the middle. There we go. Now there's a set of stairs you could fall down and really frickin' hurt yourself. Solid marble. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Could be bad. Probably be careful. What? No. No. Damn you, floor. Damn you. I didn't line up the lines. That's what happened. If I would have lined up the lines, we wouldn't have this problem right now. Me and this floor would not be having this discussion. Come on. I'll just go pick those up by myself. It seems kind of weird, actually. To me, it almost seems like it's going in. It is. Look at that. What? Sorry. Freaking out like a parrot. What? We really need anything on that other side? I guess we do. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Just can't leave it like that. And again, it's not like people are actually going to go up there. Because you know what's going to happen to them if they do? We'll have some cowboys at the top of the stairs shooting them. Actually, let's wait. I don't know if this is going to be one goes up to the... What's the cowboy do? Shoot people. All the animatronics in this game, they just shoot people. So I figured if we put a cowboy up there shooting people, that should take care of the problem. Oh, wait a minute. What was the problem? I forgot what the problem was. As far as I know, you're not even allowed to play Cowboys and Indians anymore. It would be culturally inappropriate, as far as I've heard. Then again, we didn't really play Cowboys and Indians even when we were kids. Cops and robbers by then. What's this? That's more wind up. It doesn't line up so well. Okay, the doors. I was thinking about these doors. Thinking I was going to change them. I don't know if it's going to be the case. We're going to check and see if we can actually change them. Well, we can change them. If they'll actually change into what I want to change them into. Oh no, I already did that, didn't I? Okay. Oh. They're just 4-meter planks with windows on top. I don't know. Maybe we have to keep these. I was trying to get rid of the wood, basically, and just use the windows as the doors. But they're not big enough. I may try that on the inside door frames here. Because I don't have to have, you know, a brick wall on the outside. I can adjust those frames to any frame I want. Yeah. Okay. So, now. Let's say I wanted to do something here. You think people are going to go up here anyway and realize that it's all fake? The whole building is fake? Do you think they're going to notice? Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to make some adjustments on this side in order to do the same thing. Let me see, though, if this will fit. Okay. Okay, so there's gonna have to be something different here because I can't move the wallpaper in to cover that because that would make the wallpaper crooked. Gingerbread column, maybe? Maybe we need a gingerbread column. Oh, there's definitely going to be more inside updates. There's no doubt about it. Frontier knows what we want. There's no doubt there that they already know these things. Just look what they've brought us in the last 2 updates. It definitely shows that they're listening. What am I moving? Where's the thing I'm moving? Hello? Yeah, the forums, they have their own forums, Frontier forums, and yeah, they actually show up there now and then and answer questions and do stuff. What's your number one want for Planet Coaster? Water parks. I would like to see the building limit raised. One thing I'd like to see. Not necessarily for the workshop, though that would be nice. I still think I should be able to make any building I want in the game, but it stops you from doing that. That's what I'd like to see. What's happened here? Why are these... Oh, I'm in edit, that's why. I know what to do here. There we go. That looks much more natural. So, buildings can only be when it stops you from making a building, it doesn't stop you from making a building. It stops you from making a blueprint out of a certain number of parts. So for instance, if I was to select this, I'm at 6,886 and I can't do anything with it. Take the roof out, put the roof in, I'm at 9,400 and... You know, so it's kind of ridiculous that I'm suffering from this issue that I can't even make my own blueprint to use myself. 2,500, that's fine, but as soon as you pass 5,000, everything stops. Like even moving it. I cannot move this. It won't let me move it. Cannot move, delete more than 5,000 scenery building parts at one time. That needs to be fixed. There's no reason for that. At all. You know, either that or they gotta put another damn checkbox in the settings that says allow me to bypass the 5,000 limit. for moving objects, because I should be able to move objects if I want. I'm gonna cry now because they won't let me. I'm not. I wonder if I should just leave that door open like that. Oh, again, Frontier knows. Frontier knows we want these things. I'm not the first person to come up with ideas. That's for sure. Okay, well, whatever the case may be. I should know that. Why should I know that? I don't believe in boundaries. That's why I have 2 Titan X's in my machine, so that I don't have to worry about boundaries. I just do. But that doesn't make a difference. I don't have that option. But again, I guess I see that they're doing it to limit what people put on the workshop so that insanity like this doesn't occur. But you know what? When this place is done, when the whole world is done, you'll know why it's a good thing to have that kind of craziness. Like, this is only 554 objects. That's hilarious. But you can tell it needs a lot of work. Oh well. But yeah. So I think actually we got lots done. A lot done. Fixed up this. This is something I was worried about. Will it ever be done? It'll be done. You know, it is going to be more... It's going to be a larger park. A more epic park than Pirates Paradise. But it will be done. And there'll probably be another park after it. Because you might have noticed that I generally don't stop things once I start them. Very bad about that. I just keep going and going and going and going and going. Even if it brings me down a road that's awkward to finish, I just keep going. No, nobody can sit in the chairs. They won't even be able to pass this. They won't even be able to get there. And even the path down here that goes here, they won't walk down it. Because unless I'm going to put a freaking store here or a ride, they're not going to go to it. They don't just walk down paths for random fun. And if they did, that would be a different story. But, you know, the other thing that somebody said was, well, just take, you know, just take some path and put it along here. But then you've got people walking through stairs that they can't walk through. You know, it just does not fit. There'd be no way to go about doing that and having this type of scale of things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, water park? Okay, more stuff to use as tools in a build. I think the next park's going to be like more of a mixed park. It's going to be a modern park with modern amenities, where there'll be a fantasy area, there'll be a modern shops area, and there might be another area. It'll be like a tri-themed park, where this is going to be pretty tight to what I want it to be. When you go around in this park, you're gonna see things like this type of thing everywhere. Everything's gonna be kind of like spookier. Yeah, I probably won't be playing Jurassic Park, because I'm not into the sim like thing at all. Management sims. And I don't know if there's a sandbox mode. It doesn't look like there's a sandbox mode. It almost seems like there's no point to have a sandbox mode in that, because I can't build the things I want to build. And I think that's a big part of it. If I can't build the things I want to build, I'm not going to go there. But I am going to leave this here today. We're going to come back tomorrow, and we're gonna figure this out. You know what I'm gonna do in the meantime, though? I'm gonna see if... What? You kidding me? Okay. If that looks any better. And it doesn't. Neither does that. How about orange? Maybe orange? Yeah, I saw the Planet Safari thing. But I don't know if that's a game. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm doing. If I can't even do this, how can I do that? I don't know if there's a right color for this. I'll have to figure that out. But you know what? I am going to leave this here today, where we've made leaps and bounds forward in the theater. We've started to build the inside, actually getting down to the details. And that's what matters, is getting these details in here. You know, and that's what brought the train station together. Before we did the inside of the train station, it was an empty shell. Well, the front was. This was an empty shell. Yes, it will block links. You could Steam message it to me if you want. But yes, I did read about Planet Safari. So yeah, it's this is what brought all this together. You know, getting all these fine details. There's even still some things that are wrong, but you know, but you don't notice them because of the whole. It's not just individual pieces anymore. It's a whole building. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So see that like see the problem, like, I don't know. I don't want Planet Safari. I want Planet Safari Coaster. Planet Coaster Safari. That's what I want. I don't want things to be outside of Planet Coaster. That's no fun for me. I want all this stuff to be like things that are added to Planet Coaster. That would be so much better if they were adding new stuff to Planet Coaster. You know, I'd pay for it. Planet Safari, where we could build safaris in Planet Coaster. That would be great. Though I don't, you know, personally believe in zoos and stuff like that. I think it's awful, some of the things they do to animals in zoos, but and marine parks. But I guess it is only a game. I don't know, Davin. if you think it's worth it, it's up to you. I don't ask for sponsorships. I'm happy when I get it. And I'm glad people come and join me. I think it's more important to just show up every couple of days and watch the stream. But if you'd like to sponsor, sure. I can be nothing but grateful. So yeah, tomorrow we start thinking about the walls here. I'm thinking we're gonna lighten up the wallpaper in here too. I don't know. It's always hard to say. We're gonna think about the orchestra pit. We're gonna put in the backdrop for this. We're gonna think about curtains. How do you big giant curtains? How do you build those in this game? I don't know. I've never built curtains. I never built chairs the other day. If you want to give me money, I wouldn't say no. But yeah, I do this for fun. I do this purely for fun. I've been on YouTube for 3 years and I haven't made a penny. I know it sounds kind of sad. Maybe you should give me money. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so yeah. I am going to leave this here anyway. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Same as today's stream. And we will bring up that theater to the standards of this. Without hitting the 16,000 part mark. We'll just leave it at like, you know, like 10,000 parts. Notice it's kind of weird. It's like you know, when you get outside the map in a 3D shooter and you can see all these things you shouldn't be able to see. But whatever, I'm going to leave this here. We're going to pick this up tomorrow. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you'd like to click the button and don't forget to subscribe and follow, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.